will get us started with the opening kickoff. Bringing it back. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. The Blue Devils offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Got a man in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I didn't say anything,
the
guys.
Offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it, forcing the incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give on the option. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 men.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
He only needs a slip.
Where's Brenda talking about, Erica?
He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reaching out, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss.
Remember they said that when Omar died, I told you, I was like, yo, like, man, I always saw y'all always thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least I feel behind out with y'all.
He's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Who's here?
So his big play capability was
what are they doing here for?
And that one is he took that punt back for the touchdown.
Y'all not going now, tell them to go home.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Duke offense sends back out onto the field. They punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few.
Girls, get inside. None of it. What I tell you? No. I don't want to. I don't want this to ever happen again. Oh, this is the last sleepover. No boys come in.
Sends it back in motion. Thompson to throw. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Out of the backfield, he's open. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just aggressive. He was trying to force the big play to happen. There were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time around.
Makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and getting them on the ground, for goodness sake.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
They all play together.
He'll bring it out. It's Mason. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Thompson wants to throw. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So 2nd down.
Hey, who are you finding?
After the break. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Powell. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch.
Come on.
Turning it on. Quick step and go. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up the field on the run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards. Makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake.
Okay.
Oh, fires to the big fella.
Let him go home. I'll get in the car, give him a ride home together. Like, no. This is not, you need to still sleep over for him. Remember that boys.
After the play fake, they're getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end.
About middle school nonsense is going on.
He's going to have a lot of space to run with that.
I'm not playing that game. Not in my house.
Takes a hit as he fires. A strike downfield. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Duke.
nice job.
Yo, me and you got to talk.
Getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The run to the left. Breaks into the open. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Rushes on him.
Bro, get the fucking ball.
Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Canes really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
Bro, are you kidding me? That can get 1 yard.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that will be plenty for the first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
I wouldn't even run that side. I said
no pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone.
Campbell?
1st and 10 from the 19.
The little short ones, these?
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The best way I can think of to describe this cat, he's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware of what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, if he's not just staying in the pocket and he takes off, you've got to have bodies flying to the football and stop worrying about these wide receivers because this guy's dangerous with his legs.
Why would they let him tell him to walk a half an hour? That's crazy.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Getting lead here in the first half. They'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
You think I'm going to let that fly? You like a rabbit?
It's important down to possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2 minutes.
I don't know. It ain't.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Okay.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Got his man to the left. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
What happened
It's
to
first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Why can't I just have a good, just a son? I could do it.
Corner's going to give them room. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered.
He just wants to play video games and...
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Thompson to throw. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the coverage team
Man, get the fuck out of here.
No chance for the
I was
return man to
born.
get in there on
You
that.
know what?
Here comes the
I got something
Hurricane
for you,
offense
CPU.
looking to gather a little more strength. They've got time. They've got
Oh,
the lead.
dang.
They've
Never
been
mind.
through like a
Everybody
doctor.
beat.
First, do no harm.
CPU knew I was about to decide.
Also, the momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it.
Come on, hold that block.
Anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes,
Fuck
be
around, fuck
aggressive.
around.
If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board
Everybody
right before
deep.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the ball is knocked away, incomplete, but he ran through the receiver to get there. The flag is down. Let's check the
MJ,
call.
let Bruno out. Y'all hit. Dang.
And the defender just way too handsy
He's about to
on
trip
that
you up.
last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's calling.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of
not
a
joking.
the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they build the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
To throw, it's Flowers.
What the fudger?
He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage
You gotta get that.
They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Offense changing the play. On 4th down, he'll try.
No, come on, do that!
And that ball's incomplete on.
And it's a holding too?
Wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call.
Oh, see, dog, this that video game stuff, bro.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores.
Damn, man,
Throws toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. He got it. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Dropping back, it's Flowers. Makes the catch. At the 35, he's loose. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
Damn, why you do all that? You got to do me that.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The snap sets up the throw. Touchdown, Canes! Quick strike through the air for the score. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense heads back out on the field. It's
hey, Chris Wiggins funny.
On a drive, but it would
you heard me? Chris Wiggins just commented on my post. That was pretty funny.
Zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances. But that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. This Hurricane defense has been an impenetrable wall all day, not moving an inch against these guys.
And it's a complete effort, Reese. It's the front. It's the defensive line owning the work up front. It's the linebackers running. It's the secondary all working together, reminiscent of the 2001 Miami defense. Under 10 points a game, putting together a performance today.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Now, when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Thompson wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And the defense drags him down.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there because the QB got it to his guy early. He was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Catches
Damn, bro.
the sticks and still on his feet. Not
much of a
4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. The Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space.
Damn, bro.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
What?
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Coming out with it, it's Mason. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
What y'all say?
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack.
Okay, there might be one chicken in there.
Short field last time they had
I was going to say, what y'all say?
Go to work from their own end. Bringing the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
So nothing.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Thompson to throw.
Damn, bro, you got mixed.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. Let's go! Let's go! He wants to throw it again. Oh, better look out! And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They're setting up the screen.
And
he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress.
Acidic juice, would you say?
Find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. The guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, you know, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stuff.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock
Bro,
it
what
away
type
and
of...
deny the score.
Come on, bro.
It's nice to be
Get that.
in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Complete to the left.
Ah, you held it. Good job.
Grab defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
No, it's a large. I've seen him try to eat the largest. He do struggle a little bit.
Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Flowers. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, you see the offense trying to hook up on that in route, but the receiver just not able to create enough separation to complete that throw.
What's happening Saturday?
From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Force the rock to that
And
bum.
the route is on. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Thompson wants to throw. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
That nigga's scared,
the
bro.
Blue Devils will call on their punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any
Let's see if we're
room
going
to
to get that.
set up a big return.
We're going to get that. Let's get that. Let's get
First
that.
play of this drive comes from the
Dang, got two
35-yard
safeties.
line.
We might be able to find both of them. Let's see how this
Quarterback
goes.
making adjustments.
Nope.
Off the play fake on first down. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Off the play fake. Unleashes one deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the game will continue for at least one more play as the penalty gives the offense an untimed down.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you barking?
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
Refresh me some stats, bro. All that for 102? Bum.